I put that hoodie on for 2 minutes and got fuzzies all over me. It's going well. I'm winning. Oh, careful.
Sorry.
I was actively clicking things. How is everybody doing tonight? YouTube side. 'Tis a Monday night. A post Father's Day. Monday Night Live. It's Monday night. Got Tater in the house here. Ooh, Texas Roadhouse, Aaron. We went there not too long ago. Place is not made for large parties. I know that much, but the food was good. Food was good. Oi. You all right, babe? We're going through it over here. Katie Thunder's gallbladder is trying to unalive her. Live on stream. Yeah, please don't go down live on the stream. I'll keep reading. I'll keep reading the stories. I kid, I wouldn't do that. It was loud. Oh yeah, I bet. Oh, you know what? Texas Roadhouse on Father's Day. I'll bet that was crazy. There's a huge echo. Oy vey. Hold on. There shouldn't be. Oh, I see. Is that better? Better? YouTube side? Yeah? Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Should have done a recording on that side as well to test. But we're good. Easy fix. Paisley says, I have no gallbladder anymore, but it's a pain like no other. Yeah, you know, going through... Yeah, I mean, if you're in a position where you might have to have your gallbladder out, then it's like I mean, the trade-off isn't great, right? It isn't great. Halfway to 90, Fairy Nerdy. Happy gosh heckin' birthday to you. Chaos, you don't have a Texas Roadhouse, but you have a barbecue restaurant called Montana. We were actually talking about barbecue yesterday. YouTube issues? I don't think so, Shadow Wolf. No, YouTube side is up. It's rocking. Rock. Risa, yes. Got the new book. Thank you so much. We put it on Tater's desk. Yeah, we'll have to bring it over at some point. Yes, thank you so much. Everybody poops. That was awesome. Thank you. Definitely better without a dodgy gallbladder. Is it?
It's the pain. It's not the stomach. It's the pain.
Yeah. The pain, which would go away, but then the trade-off is, you know.
You don't know.
You know. Now, yeah. Recovering felt like hell, Wonder Woman. I'll bet. Helen, oh yeah, Bucky's is like a weird anomaly. What's up, Cali Nights kiddo? What's going on? Bucky, we've been to Bucky's a couple of times.
We haven't gone to the one.
Springfield?
Yeah.
No, we haven't been there yet. What is your theme song? Let's bring Tater into the fold here and talk to her about it. What's up, Tater-Rooney? When Karen Shaper Cutter said best day ever, SpongeBob. I sing that sometimes.
I don't know what my theme song is. I was thinking about it when I wrote the QOD, but I'm not sure. What's yours?
You know, I don't know either. Thunderstruck, maybe. I mean, you got to go with something like that. Actually, there's a song by, oh gosh, who is it? Electric Love by Borns, I think is the name. That's the Tater song.
Yeah.
It says Candy. It says Thunder. It's like it was like written for Candy Thunder. You know what I mean? Moved from Texas to Idaho, and they don't have one there yet. Yet is the key word there. Bucky's is like spreading like wildfire.
What is the song, the Navy Blue Skies song?
Oh, it is by This Is How You Fall in Love.
Yeah, I love that song.
By Jeremy.
It's just a beautiful song.
Yeah. Well, we used it for Navy Thunders like 1 year.
Yeah.
This
every time
is how you fall
lose the war.
Chelsea Cutler and Jeremy Zucker.
Yep.
Yep. That song, we heard it like right around the time.
Yeah, I think that song always like makes me happy.
Yeah.
And it's probably because it's tied to a lot of things.
Happy,
but
sad.
Yeah.
Happy, sad.
It's a very lovey song.
If you haven't heard it yet, This Is How You Fall in Love by Chelsea Cutler and Jeremy Zucker. We fell in love with that song a long time ago, and it was kind of like our Navy Thunder song. I think we did we hear it like right after she was born or right before? I can't remember.
Before.
So before, and we hung on to it to use it for like her it's like her soundtrack. That is her soundtrack. Hey, Megs, member for 34 months, says I rarely post, but wanted to say I'm glad to have the distraction today. We had to let our 12-year-old dog Rye go yesterday. He listened to every live with me. Damn.
I'm so sorry, Megs.
And yeah, that's a family member loss for all of us too. We're right there with you. Thank you for hanging out with us.
So very hard.
And for sharing Rye with us. Wonder by Natalie Merchant. Alanis, I want you to know. Oh, Dustin Cush, that's a good one. Power of Love. What's up, Ginger B?
My Swiftie love, well, probably like one of my favorite songs of all time is Long Live, and it always just makes me feel.
That's the You and Navy song.
Yeah, and it makes me feel like, I just love it. I love how the vibe that it makes me feel like happy, empowered.
That's your sing at the top of your lungs.
100%.
Everlong by Foo Fighters, Chris
I'll say
Rowan.
that.
That's a damn good one. That's one of the few Foo Fighters songs that I can play on guitar and sing. Emmy Castro, hope you had an enjoyable, restful Father's Day, Dusty.
He did not. I'm going to say it loud, and he did not have a restful Father's Day. Not even a fucking little bit.
It was great. It was great. It was great.
No, I owe him a day. When you're a parent, sometimes kids stuff takes over and you don't get to enjoy the day that was meant for it. And so it was a hot, steamy mess. And I mean, literally like sweat.
Tell me this, UCA, well, I don't even know what it stands for. The Cheerleader Association. Why?
Damn it, Tony.
Why UCA did you create all of your cheer camps on Father's Day weekend?
Both of our girls.
Why?
One left on Thursday and one left on Saturday, and we had to pick one up Sunday morning of Father's Day, 2 hours away. So, yeah.
So we spent the night in a hotel room with no airflow. There was like
the hotel room was so.
We were indoor camping.
It wasn't even like hot. It was just there was just no circulation in this hotel room, and like this describes it. I thought I woke up because I thought I felt a bug crawling on me, but it was just sweat dripping off of my chest. So it was like, and both of us, you could tell that neither one of us slept, and then
it was good. It was great.
Yeah, it was.
It was a good time.
But you know what? What are you gonna do?
It was fine. We got back Sunday, and I took a nap for an hour, and then got up and mowed, and we didn't stream last night, so we got to watch Love Island.
And you know what? It was a freaking excellent episode of Love Island.
It was.
And then both of us, and then we watched From, and it was an excellent episode of From, and I feel like that healed the day a little bit.
Yeah.
But I still owe him a relaxing weekend day of his like trumpet playing and writing and just doing whatever it is that he wants to do.
We'll fit that into the calendar in 2028. There's
I will
no
make
time
it happen.
for that to happen.
I'm going to take, we're going to go, Ava's camp was in Branson, which is where we went to pick her up, and Navy wants to go back to, there's like a beach there with like sand at the lake, and I'm going to take her back, and Dusty's going to have his day. A coupon, yes.
We'll see.
Coupon.
Coupon. Coupon. How does Tony Sparks say it?
Coupon.
I think he says Q. He's the Q.
No, I'm the Q one. I'm the Q.
I don't remember how he says it. Risa, your partner Nick is turning 40 tomorrow and is base jumping.
Kaboom, it was wild.
Better tell him to double check and make sure that bungee's attached. You see that? Well, no, I'm not going to bring that up. It's terrible timing. Anyway.
Throw this out there. I'm obsessed with Trinity from Love Island. She's like my spirit animal, and I'm just like, hope she wins. I don't care who she's with.
There's people either just finished watching an episode or...
I just love her.
Or, yeah, we'll watch as soon as we get home.
She's hilarious.
But I'm excited to see how it goes. Look at Tony Spark. Tony's like, yes, somebody's watching right now. All right, let me do a little bit of catch up and then we'll dive into stories here. In the meantime, I'm going to bring our QD back up just in case you weren't here before. Mackenzie dropping lightning bolts. Darth Angie hitting 700 with the lightning bolts. Mackenzie dropped 164 and 141. That's 300 and is still going. Shadow Wolf, Jessica Ann, Amelia West, Dollface, Rez Q, Ninja, Michelle, Rez with more, Anna Hartman with the hundo bolts, Ames, Anna Hartman again, Rez again, Gina, or Ginger, sorry, Ginger B, Real Life Works, Lady Tanya, Caitlin Pelletier Arts. Caitlin, I saw your message, I'll have to scroll back up and find it, but I saw your message about having a whole bunch of procedures. Dizzy Blue Eyes, Ginger again, Rez, Alida, Queen Unicorn, Amy Castro, Mackenzie, dropping the 112 bolts, Carrie, Cindy Lou, Charlie Diego, Michelle, Heather Bean on the inside, Melissa Elliott, that Alaska Girl recording chick, Jenny D. Texas, Mackenzie with another 110, CF Pelletier offer. That Alaska Girl, Molny Baby, Atsu, Melissa Elliott, That Alaska Girl, Wonder Woman, thank you guys so much. We hit that gosh heckin' goal. Your maze balls. Let me give some thanks for that directly here real quick. In the number 1 spot, Darth Angie at 830. Mackenzie in the number 2 spot at 676. Rez Q Ninja in the number 3 spot. Anna Hartman, Melissa Elliott, Caitlin Pelletier. That Alaska Girl, Michelle G, Shadow Wolf. Thank you guys so much for the love. Let me set up a new one right quick, and then we'll dive in to story. I'm doing this again. And we're going to dive into stories. Look, Tater, it's Divine Fingers. Or if you watch Love Island, French fries.
Stop looking into the camera.
All right, let's go. Coming up, we have stories about wedding drama times 3. Wedding pranks gone wrong. A story with both sides. Bridesmaids acting like the main characters. Family trying to put on a show at the ceremony. Plus, money over family. We've been doing it wrong this whole time. Father's Day and going to the beach. Stealing things from your family, justified or no. And petty revenge, airline edition. Couple of notes before we dive in here. Our next public stream will be just a couple days from now. Wednesday, the 24th, 3 p.m. VIP to follow. The YouTube VIP is going to be Tuesday, next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Central Time with Tony Spark. That's right. You can expect all kinds of debauchery during that stream. Tater won't be here to tell me to stop staring into the camera.
Our kids are leaving again.
But Tony Spark will, Tony does a good job of being like, okay. He doesn't say Dustin or.
I feel like Tony's threshold for when he would use Dustin is like, I guess I would say a little lower than mine. Like I'm like up here because I'm like, oh, okay, that's too close. That's close. Enough. And Tony would let you go a little further, a few more steps down into the crazy.
Okay.
You know,
so when
I'm
you
right.
say threshold is down here, that's because my brain and what I'm saying are going down.
Yeah, closer to hell.
Okay. Now I get it. What's
yeah,
up, Chris?
I was like, not up. It's gotta be down.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so don't forget we have the offline recordings dropping every Tuesday. You can check them out on YouTube and Spotify. There will be another one coming out tomorrow. Normally we film on Mondays. We didn't film today though, because we had a weekend full of fuckery. So we're gonna film that tomorrow as well. So
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot about it.
Well, luckily it's an offline, and we have the ability to like move it around.
But you know what? Last week Candace was apparently on top of it because when I came in today thinking I had nothing prepared for tonight, I had the whole damn thing ready.
You did
to
yourself
go.
a favor.
Yeah, and I didn't even remember it.
You know what? That's a really interesting kind of like mental approach that I actually use quite a bit. I think about making life for future Dustin easier. That's why I'll lay out my clothes the night before. I'll try to have everything like ready to go just to make it a little bit easier for tomorrow's Dustin. Dusty. No, he's Dustin then. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't ever do that. So I was like,
by accident.
I was pleasantly surprised. Last week, Candace was really rocking it. This week, Candace,
He's not so much.
she thinks sweat is bugs, so we're good.
Sweat is bugs. Emily Boudang says, you guys' podcast is my white noise to sleep to every night. Maybe that's what we should rename our podcast to. I feel like the world wouldn't take that well.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea.
We'll just call it space noise.
Space noise.
Okay, read story number 1. It's really good.
Let's go ahead and dive into our very first story here on this edition of Space Noise. Wife says, I need to get over it, but I can't stop obsessing over a prank that ruined my wedding experience and left me furious. Hot damn, it's a best of Redditor update. I'll give you the title one more time. Wife says, I need to get over it, but I can't stop obsessing over a prank that ruined my wedding experience and left me furious. Oh yeah, before we get started here, this shirt is actually a Father's Day gift from Tater and Navy. That's me on the back. That's me. That's me. Originally posted July 25th, 2025. Wife says I need to get over it, but I can't stop obsessing over a prank that ruined my wedding experience and left me furious. I had an amazing wedding experience that was completely ruined by a prank my wife and friends played during the garter removal. Am I the astronaut for refusing to let it go? Ooh, my mind is spinning about all the possibilities. Did it involve poop? Tell me that.
No.
Okay. During the reception, we were doing all of the usual wedding games. Eventually, I was told it was my time to do the garter removal. As everyone gathered around us in the middle of the dance floor, my wife was sitting in a chair. My friends brought out a blindfold and told me I would be doing the garter removal blindfolded. Wasn't suspecting anything, put it on, tried to be a good sport about it. As everyone seemed like they were having a great time, myself included. As soon as I was blindfolded, however, my wife slipped out of the chair and was replaced by one of my groomsmen. He's a friend of the family I've grown up with, but I would not say that we're close. Now, I literally cannot stand him, although he's not a bad guy other than my anger at this prank. Sitting in the chair in place of my wife, my groomsman was in shorts with the garter around his thigh. My wife stood behind him and was talking to me as they walked over to keep me fooled into thinking it was her. On their instructions, I got down on my knees and began reaching for what I thought were my wife's legs. Once I found the leg, I found the garter and began pulling it down, but at the moment I heard my wife saying, with your mouth, with your mouth. So I leaned forward and grasped the garter belt in my mouth to the shrieks and applause of the crowd. With the garter in my teeth, I pulled it down his leg, and then my wife actually came around to help me get it over his shoe because it got stuck. Once I had the garter, they told me to stand up and take off my blindfold. When I did, I was smiling because I thought I'd been a good sport, and everyone was laughing so hard it seemed like everybody was having a great time. But when I took off the blindfold, everyone burst into even louder laughter. For a moment, the entire energy of everyone at the wedding was focused on nothing besides laughing at me, at my being the sole butt of the joke. It felt awful. I was furious. I wanted to say and do a million different things, but I didn't. For some reason, I just felt like pretending it wasn't a big deal was the best defense. That showing anger would be confirming how badly I had just been humiliated for their delight, and that would have made my humiliation all the worse. So I sucked it up, walked through the rest of the wedding while doing my best to keep a smile on my face. My wife could tell that I was stunned, but she kept on going too. She definitely had no idea how badly I was taking it. Everyone was standing around us and couldn't talk openly about how I felt, at least not without ruining everything, and I didn't know whether I wanted to go there after all the effort and money put into the wedding. And I kept sucking it up the next day at the brunch and for most of the next week through most of our honeymoon. At some point, I told myself that my wife didn't mean to hurt me and there was no reason to ruin her wedding memories by telling her that my experience had been ruined. But then at the end of our honeymoon, I had had a few drinks and I just couldn't help it. And once I started talking to her about it, I just went off. I told her it was trashy, that it hurt, if not destroyed, my trust and sense of intimacy towards her. I was harsh and got carried away. After at first apologizing a bit, she got upset and left me sitting out there. I think I just kept going because I felt hurt and wanted to maybe make her feel as bad as well, to be honest. Since then, it's been a difficult subject. I've told her I don't want to hear about the wedding. I don't want to write thank you notes, look at pictures. If it was tomorrow, I wouldn't make plans to celebrate our anniversary. My wife and I have a lot of strengths in our relationship, but I just can't stop thinking about this and feeling when I took off the blindfold. I literally cannot stop my mind from replaying it over and over, and I get mad again every time. And perhaps the worst part of it is it's all recorded. We had a professional photographer shooting a video, and in the video, I see at least 4 people recording it on their phones. Watching the video, I find myself looking at the laughing faces of family and friends in the video, and there's part of me that I would never act on that wants nothing more than to punch them in all their faces. The fact I know that these videos are out there makes it feel like it's constantly happening to me. My wife says that she's sorry, that she thought I would take it better and laugh it off, and that I need to move on. I think maybe I am the asshole. No good is coming from obsessing over this, but I literally cannot let it go. I find myself coming up with reasons to be angry. I tell myself sometimes it was assault because I was tricked into putting my mouth on another man's leg without my consent, but I think that's just rationalizing my anger. I don't know. Relevant comments. Commenter says, you're totally allowed to be pissed off and totally get it. It's one of those that some would find funny and some wouldn't. The planner clearly didn't read you well enough, and neither did your wife. However, at some point, you do need to move on. Being pissed off about it all the time isn't going to solve anything and could end up driving your missus away. So what do you want to happen? She's apologized. You vented. And now? OP says, I don't know. I think this is why I get so mad about it. I don't know what can be done to take away that feeling of taking the blindfold off and seeing him instead of her. Everyone breaking out, laughing at me, looking up to see her laughing at me, realizing I was the butt of the joke and everyone had been laughing at me instead of along with me the whole time. But you're right. What do I want now? I don't know. Maybe there's nothing I want other than to forget about it. And when I think about it, part of me wants to be a good sport and part of me wants to get so mad I can go either way. I hate it. Reminder, this is the Best of Predator update, so there's an update. But until then, chat.
Call me crazy, call me old-fashioned, but I don't think you should be the butt of a joke at your wedding. I don't think you should
Fair
be
point.
pranked at your wedding. I feel like that's like the one thing where if you're going to prank, the newlyweds should be the ones pranking the guests. Like, it's their day. I don't think they should be pranking each other. And maybe I'm just, I don't know, maybe I'm uptight, maybe I'm old-fashioned. I don't know. But I wouldn't want this on my wedding day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want anything to taint the memory of the day that I get to marry, like that I married you. I wouldn't want something that could possibly taint that, because you never know how someone's going to take a joke, especially one of this. Like they went to extremes here. One of this extreme that's on camera, that's all these things. Like I just wouldn't want that tainting my wedding day.
You said taint so many times.
I did. I was just baiting you. It's fucking rage bait.
You were taint baiting me.
I was taint baiting you and you didn't take the bait. I gave you so many options.
Taint baiting. Practically rubbed peanut butter on it.
And there you go.
There it was. Found that line. So I don't know. Okay, so
You would not have liked this prank.
no.
This is not something you would find funny, and know that about you. And to me, for her to do this and be on board with it, like she had to have known he wasn't going to like it. But there's like some part of her that, like, I don't know, like she had to know that it was going to cause humiliation to her spouse, but she did it anyways. And I don't like that.
Okay, so
it bothers me.
That's why I feel like I need to know how this prank originated. Was this wifey's idea?
I think this is a thing. Yo, okay, I see what you're saying. But I was like, I think this is a TikTok, whatever.
Yeah, but who was like, hey, you know what? Let's do this.
Yeah, okay.
Because if it was her, then yeah, it's a failure to know your person. If it was someone else, like the dude who put his hairy leg down there, that's a different story. Which, by the way, OP, once you started working your way up the leg, how did you know it wasn't her?
That's what I was gonna say.
Maybe he shaved, but even then, still.
Okay, I thought that too.
But still, how would you not know? You know what I mean? Like, how would you
Also,
know?
didn't he say that he didn't like the guy, but the guy was his
he doesn't like the
friendsman?
guy now. He was
Okay,
like, he doesn't have any problem with him, but now he hates him. But he didn't have any problem with him until this.
I feel like if you're gonna marry somebody, you should know what kind of jokes they find funny.
Agreed.
What kind of things they don't find funny, and I feel like you should know before you marry somebody.
Agreed.
And I feel like you shouldn't do this on your wedding day if there's a chance you're going to step in it. And she fucking stepped in it.
Yeah.
She was an asshole, in my opinion,
agree.
and he was not.
Which is why I need to know if it was her idea or someone else's and she was pressured into this. She's not innocent either way, but she's a bigger asshole if it was her idea, right? No matter what, you have to tackle this in therapy. This has to be a couples and individual counseling thing. Like,
No, I mean, he was
because it's
publicly-
already such a
yeah.
big deal, it's got him spinning out, and the trust is broken. Look, if trust is broken day 0,
You're in the negative.
yeah, if you want to have any chance of survival, you've got to start doing like critical repair now, and that's therapy.
I'm right now, for me, like, she's at ASCON too, because she was dismissive. She pulled the prank. Like, you're just piling them up, like,
And
100%.
that still has her only at ASCON too.
I'm not saying she's a terrible human because I don't know where it originated. She went along with it, but I don't know. I need to hear the second part.
Okay,
I have not read the update.
let's dive into the update here.
Oh, I know
think
that it's her.
one
The
thing,
update is her POV.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. So TBD on ratings right now, but we'll dive back in. I think the one thing we can all agree on is fucking therapy.
yeah, she's like teetering on the fucking tippy edge of going to ASCON 1 because of her. It's the dismissing the fact that
After
she
the
fucked
fact,
up.
yeah.
You don't double down. And I feel like she dismissed him, and it's not I'm just going to get over it. He was publicly humiliated and he's not sure how to move on. And she's like, get the fuck over it. Well, honey, it's not that easy. That's not how human beings work. So,
Yeah. And that's the whole therapy part. It's like,
so maybe
we
that
don't know
does put her.
how to move forward from this. How do we move
He doesn't know how to move. Yeah. Okay.
They're stuck.
Go for it.
All right, here we go. Here is the update. 2.5 months later. Hi, everyone. This is The Wife, if you know us. And what this is about, please know we're very embarrassed about this.
You're very embarrassed.
No, it says we, dear.
You're. You are.
We took it down, but it's been shared so many times it just keeps trickling on, so I'm writing this for both of us. This is the last thing we want to say about this. My husband deeply regrets some of the language he used. He intended to write anonymously and was letting out unfiltered emotions. Abraham Lincoln said, write an angry letter and tear it up.
Oh, God.
My husband made the mistake of hitting post, assuming this was harmless venting. He regrets it.
What the fuck?
We've reached out to and are on good terms with everyone involved. Everything is fine.
Is it?
In regards to the wedding, I am the only one who messed up here. Our planner gave us options. I watched the videos. I thought it was funny. I messed up. This isn't opinion, it's fact. I messed up because it wasn't funny to the only person who mattered to me. I want people to understand both of our perspectives because no one on here is an asshole.
Yes, you are.
What my husband did not make clear is that he was an absolute sweetheart at the wedding and afterwards. Overall, our honeymoon was amazing, and he doesn't mention at all he only got mad at the end because I was teasing him about it.
Oh my God.
And I was only teasing him because I had no idea he was upset about it. I could tell I was needling him, but it was meant to be good-natured. Having said all of that on my own behalf, of course, I thought he would think this was funny. He has a great sense of humor. We joke around a lot and always will. This just hit different, and sometimes that happens. I feel like an idiot taking this risk at our wedding. I didn't exactly tell him to get over it. I couldn't talk about it anymore when it was first brought up because I love my husband and was upset to hear him get angry, probably in large part because he never gets angry like that. Afterwards, we decided to wait to talk about it until we could do so calmly. At the same time, we did need him to get over it to move forward. We can't never mention our wedding or anniversary again and live with anger. To the casual eye, it looks like this is a well-received prank in 100 different videos. I thought it would go over well, and so did everyone else. I do now wonder if there are videos of this prank that didn't get posted because the husband made it clear he didn't like it. Bottom line, this was unfortunate and completely unnecessary, but you live, you learn. We're doing great, and this has been blown way out of proportion. On the bright side, how many couples can say their weddings were covered by the New York Post? Oh, you're just doing damage control because this got picked up by traditional media. Oh, we're happily moving on. My husband says he hopes everyone gets his thank you cards. That's it. Goodbye.
This bitch.
Final comment from wife. I want people to understand both of our perspectives because no one here is an asshole.
Yes,
I probably
you
would
are.
not have liked it at our wedding if my husband tricked me into getting down on my knees between another man's legs and taking something off of his thigh with my mouth while everybody stood around laughing and filming it. I probably would have thought it was tacky and possibly gross depending on who the guy was. There's a red flag statement. I will get trashed for this, but I did not think it would be the same for a guy. Okay, so we didn't hear from wifey until this got picked up by the New York Post. And then she's like, I'm here speaking on behalf of both of us.
Damage control. That's what she was doing. In the fucking we. And the fact that I know you guys can't see this, but because no one is an asshole here is in all caps every time she says it. No, hun, you're the asshole. You did this. You approved this. It was your wedding. And you did it to the man you were marrying. That makes you an asshole whether you admit it or not. This pisses me off. I don't care if this was a year ago.
On behalf of both of us,
Goodbye.
my husband used the wrong words.
I didn't think it could get worse until she comes on here and starts speaking.
On behalf of both of us, my husband thought he could post this innocently and wanted to take it down, but it was too far gone.
It's like she
On behalf of both of
gaslit
us,
him.
we're fine. Everything's fine.
She gaslit him to believe that he was more in the wrong because he fucking posted this. Like, that's how this reads.
It's the perfect time, Shadow Wolf. It's the perfect time. Who's we? Who's we? You got a mouse in your pocket?
Oh my gosh.
Learn something new every day.
This is wild.
I think we need to hear from the hubby because I'm not convinced that he's safe. Where is we?
She got embarrassed because this took on a life of its own and people realized that he wasn't okay with it, even though the video makes it look like he is. And this is her fucking version of damage control. To make herself not, you are an asshole. If you had come out and said, I was an asshole, I fucked up, I should not have done this, but you didn't. There's no one is an asshole. Yet, dude, how can you write that multiple times and just think that
She sandwiched it though. It's great because she's like everything's fine. No one's mad. He fucked up because he didn't use the right words. I'm the one who did something wrong. No one's an asshole here. That's the sandwich was she took false accountability there in the middle.
This is
like a
gross.
little BLT. And the thing that bothers me the most about all of this is that she says right here, overall our honeymoon was amazing, and he doesn't mention at all he only got mad at the end because I was teasing him about it. Okay.
I'm teasing in all caps, by the way.
Here's the deal. She's saying right now he only got mad when he was visibly mad, when he was reactively mad. She's ignoring him. If he's internally mad, if he is internally upset, it doesn't exist. He's not mad.
No, because he's going to have a decade from now when he's suppressed all his emotions and he's like a shell of himself and she's basically made him into whatever she wants him to be. And then she'll be like, the divorce came out of nowhere. I don't know what happened.
Oh, God, if I knew these people, or even just, was close enough to like be able to send them a gift. You remember the leg lamp from A Christmas Story?
Yes.
But a hairy one.
With a garter.
With a garter. Please tell me it exists. Caden, edit note the thumbnail, the YouTube thumbnail for this story has to have the Christmas Story lamp, but a hairy man version with a garter. Is that what it is? Garter? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
So where does she go? Where does she end up?
Send her straight up the hairy leg all the way to Taint One.
What's that?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's a new one I just made up. It's right between
Taint
Ascon
no hole,
1.
but-
It's right between Ascon 1 and the black hole.
That's what I was saying. Taint
Taint 1.
no hole for her, but the black hole. That sounded really gross, but you know what I mean.
Tain't no sunshine when she's gone. Yeah, let's talk about this for a second. She's definitely a 1.
Yeah.
Is it worse than that?
I don't like her.
I don't like how she's treating her the rating of I don't like her.
I don't like her response here. It gives it. You don't get to speak for him. I don't know if you realize this, but you're 2 individual people that chose to be married. You don't just automatically get to control whatever he does and how he feels. Like, what the fuck?
Help is on the way, dearie. This is giving.
For me, she's black hole, and
this is giving.
I don't like it.
Brie Vandekamp after a fucking family scandal.
I agree.
Is it black hole? Is that where we're at?
Send
Bizzo Delulu black hole. GP Sandoval. You know what?
To the hole.
To the hole with you. Climb that hairy leg. Climb into the black hole. And while you're there, have a nice little dose of Bizzo.
This girl
Where were we
sucks.
a year ago on this story? Like, how did we slip through the cracks?
Yeah. Maybe once the New York Post picked it up, we're like, we'll wait.
I didn't know. I'd never read it before.
It's too many people. Too many people are covering it. You know what I mean? We like to do the stuff that not everybody's done.
Yeah, she's
to the hole.
This is weird behavior.
We don't have any kind of audio on the black hole animation right now. We need to come up with something.
Do you know
some kind of chant to the hole, to the hole?
Based on the prank that she pulled, she did that for a reaction to please other people because she cares what they think. This reaction gives I care way more what other people think than I do what my husband does.
Oh, yeah.
And she only cares about outside opinions, not about how she's making the person that she's supposed to love feel. And
yeah,
that just makes me sad.
Brie Vandekamp was a better person.
This is Brie Vandekamp season 1. Oh,
there you go.
Know,
that's the kind of context that I can't provide. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So she got the black hole, Bizzo.
I feel like he just had to put this away, and he's not allowed to bring it up because
he's received a gag order.
She can't handle it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's not allowed to speak publicly. He probably is on a very short leash.
She deserves the shame bell. I agree. I agree, Trisha.
Okay. Also, shame. You're like, I like it, but it hurts my ears at the same time.
It does hurt my ears. It does.
I can read your face. Hayden Thunder brought me this today. It's a Skeletor pop, but it's the Skeletor who's running away, like in the memes. It just says, until we meet again.
Nice.
It's fantastic. Even the design of the box has him running away. You see it at first and you're like, wait, they put it in there wrong. No, that's how all of the artwork is. It's fantastic. Love it. He and I have got to go see He-Man soon. We've got to. Fawn Moscato. Friggin' love it.
That's perfect.
Sassiest dragon that is fantastic. Yes. Fawn Moscato. Hope I have your vote. All right, let me do a little bit of catch up. We'll dive into our next story. Thank you, Los Angeles. I'm Fawn Moscato. The spicy calico cat with the heartbeat, Cristal with the Go Populars, Christine for JP with the divine fingers, 20 of them. That's 2 handfuls. Cristal, Christine for JP, Jersey Blind Girl, Trina Garrett, Saber Subi. Shay, Melissa Elliott with the divine fingers, 50 of them. Aunt Sue with the divine fingers as well. Rawls for makeup, Bean on the inside, Junebug, Natalie and Pixie, A. Robertson, Ashley C. with a whole bunch of stuff there. Thank you so much. Joyce the Brown, Tracy Cobbett, Kobe the Boy with the pop. Tracy, Imi Castro, Bailey Chapman in the house with 75 of the divine fingers. Tracy Cobbett, Kobe the Boy, Aaron. Thanks so much for the love. I love you so much. And the heart me. Roz, Lauren, Christmas Museum Girl, Lauren again. Thank you guys so much. Greatly appreciate it. I'm frozen.
The tic-tac.
Here. Hold up. Let me know if, okay, I got off my animation. TikTok side was freezing up. YouTube side, are you good? I got off.
Dude, my YouTube is fine.
Okay. What's happening? I don't have any of my... Okay. Freezes every now and then. Weird.
I'm good now that you turned
Okay. Yeah, I just got rid of that one animation. I don't know why it would be causing problems, though. It's nothing different. It's not nothing different. Okay. So it was fine for most people, or it was 50-50. I'll stay away from the confetti scene for now. Sometimes it just gets bitchy, sometimes. All right, let's dive into our next story here. We ready? I think we'll be able to do a poll. Well, maybe. No, not enough context. Am I the astronaut for refusing to apologize for my disgust with my boyfriend's family's behavior? Yeah, there's no way we can poll that, huh? We're like, sure. I don't fucking know. IDFK. Am I the astronaut for refusing to apologize for my disgust with my boyfriend's family's behavior? I'm 27 female. My family is middle class, not overly poor, definitely not rich, but we were comfortable. My boyfriend, 30 male, grew up middle class as well, but his grandparents have money. Not insane money, but definitely well off what I would describe, or well over what I would describe as middle class. His family pretty much makes a competition of who has what, and honestly, it weirds me out. They all have nice things, but they throw an absolute hissy fit if one gets something and another doesn't, like one of his aunts, and another doesn't. Like one of his aunts got money for a kitchen remodel from his grandpa, and it had been the only thing the family has talked about in weeks. If you go to the grandparents' house and seem overly nice, they accuse you of trying to manipulate the will as well. This happened to me, and I was just absolutely baffled over it. I'm a nurse. We were talking about healthcare. I do not understand why they thought I was trying to get in the will. Where I grew up, asking at all about money or somebody's will or your standing in said will is so incredibly taboo. It makes it look as if you are wanting their money and not them. If you get something in someone's will, it's an occasion to be thankful that you meant something to them, like a token of love, not like something that is owed to you. They have asked me on multiple occasions about my own salary and savings, and I do not believe that's something that should be talked about. Again, extremely taboo. It isn't something that we do. It's not the done thing, mate. In my family, if you look into someone else's cup, it's supposed to be to make sure they have enough.
Ooh, I like that.
I like that a lot. I have enough. The rest isn't their business. My boyfriend and I are talking about our future and planning to get married. However, I have a huge hesitation around the way his family behaves. It makes me very uncomfortable. I went to my boyfriend's family gathering, and they were all talking about who will get what if the grandparents passed away, and basically I had a huge fight over it, and I made a face, apparently, and left early because I just didn't feel like wasting a perfectly good Saturday on that drama. My boyfriend is now upset, saying that his family is upset, that I looked disgusted and left abruptly. You're like, that's exactly what happened. I told him his family's shameful, and no, I would not apologize over it. I don't even want to be associated with them at this point. The grandparents are still very much alive, and they're fighting over what they might get. That's wild to me. I really do love my boyfriend, but his family I do not like at all. I do not like it. Sam, I am. Top comment on this, the fact that he thinks you need to apologize to his vulture family has me side-eyeing the shit out of him. Yeah, he basically just threw a flag and said I'm one of them at that moment. They're a prime example of how money doesn't buy class, as they have none. Another comment, it is definitely making me hesitant. My boyfriend is so sweet, and we've been talking about the next steps and how we want our future to look. We've talked about possible children, but honestly, I can't get over how his family behaved. You
That
can't...
was OP comment.
That was, okay, OP responding there. You can't, if he's not willing to completely segregate himself from his family, you have no future with this man.
This would be an incompatibility issue, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is too much, especially because, like, your kids are going to grow up alongside this. They're going to pick up on those behaviors, and that's not something that you want. And he's in it, right? Like, he buys into it and wants you to apologize. Yeah. For me, that's just...
Because he's lived this, and he...
this is his life. This is all he knows.
Yeah, well, on some level, he's concerned what he's going to get from this will as well, because that's what he was born into. Unfortunately, this is common.
Yes, we've read so many stories about the fight over the will and what you're left with, and
I tell you what, once I get to the age where our children are bickering over who might get what.
I don't think our children would do that.
I don't think, yeah, because they know they're not getting nothing. I'm just kidding.
Maybe you'll be.
I just can't. It's just so sad.
Yeah.
I wanted to say disgusting. I am disgusted by it, but it's sad.
Well, I
more
think
than
they've
anything.
deprived themselves of love. Like, I feel like it's not about that anymore. It's not about the life that they've lived. It's about what they have. And I think when you reach that point as a human being, like, you've lost the plot. What's the point? Like, you can't take this, like, I don't know. I don't like this behavior. I'd rather have my family and have nothing than have everything I could ever want and not have love in my family. Because I think when you lose that, like, you lose a part of what you are as a human being. And this is just, I don't know.
It's gross.
It's not something I would want to be a part of. No.
Okay. So,
and that's why I would say this is incompatibility, because what you said was so lovely. Like, let's go back up and read that one more time. She said, in her family, it isn't something that we do. In my family, if you look in someone else's cup, it's supposed to be to make sure they have enough. And I think
highlighting it.
Yeah, as human beings, I think
I saw another version of it down here as well.
That's the damn plot. Like,
Miss Amber.
We're all in it together, and it's like they're doing the worst.
Miss Amber had a version of it here. I looked into your cup to see if you have enough. You looked in mine to make sure I didn't. I didn't have more than you. We are not the same. It's gross. And yeah, I see so many people who are talking about, how their families are like that. And people writing their names on things, even though grandparents are still alive. Like, it's just gross.
Yeah.
You're not entitled to anything. Nobody's entitled for anyone to leave them anything. And that mentality drives me. It gives me the ick. That mentality gives me the ick.
I agree. I think if you want something from your grandparents, like, that's something that the value is in the memories that it holds, not in the monetary value that it has. I think if you want something like my parents, like, there are things that they have, like I've talked about with my mom, that it's like, it means something to me from my childhood. Like, that's something that I want to hold on to the memories.
Sentimental. Sentimental.
I actually like it better that way. Sentimental.
Sentimental. I don't even, like...
Sentimental.
Where does that even happen? A sentimental value item is different, right?
Yeah.
That's like
these people have no sentimental value. They have monetary value, and that is all that exists.
It's all surface level.
Would you marry into this family?
No.
Yeah, same.
It's stressful. Like, you're marrying into a world of stress. And think about, like, if you have a child, are they just going to see that child as competition for the scrap pile? Because that's one more person. Does that mean that they're going to view you as more of an adversary because now you've carried on the bloodline? Now you're an adversary for the throne. It's gross. It's icky.
These people are playing Game of Thrones.
But this is some people's culture. This is how they were brought up. They don't know any better.
Yeah.
So yes, this is incompatibility. And I would say, am I the ass enough for refusing to apologize? Fuck no. NTA to the fullest extent here. It's gross. It's gross. That's all I got. It's gross. I did see some people say on the, I'm going to go to QOD instead of the confetti and see if that helps. I did see some people say that there's an update on the TikTok app, and installing that seems to have fixed if you were getting glitchy. Am I getting glitchy for you there too? Son of a biscuit. All right, I will stay away from any animations. I'm guessing you have an update on your TikTok app. You don't have to install it now. I'll just stay away. I'll stay away from any kind of intensive animations here. Angel, so good to see you, lady. I was actually thinking about you the other day. Angel says, hey, y'all, I've missed you guys. Been a seriously crazy couple of months. Hopefully calming down. Also count down 4 months until Joe moves home. Is it still 4 months out? I thought that was happening like... I'm sorry. That's probably not what you want to hear. But yeah, I thought, is it still 4 months away? That's probably exactly how you feel, actually. So good to see you. Hope you've been well. Yeah, I'm staying away from any animations. Apparently, there's an update for TikTok. Callie said, hadn't had a single issue here.
Yeah, I'm.
That's all right.
My YouTube side is good. So if you're able to watch on the YouTube side, if you want to jump over, because yeah, I'm having the same issues on TikTok, and I don't have an update for my app.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
Mm-mm.
So it's just.
Which is not. This is not the norm for me. I never have it. I haven't had an update on TikTok, or I haven't had an issue on TikTok in a very long time. So.
They started doing TikTok Live Studio a little bit different as well. There's actually like a check for update feature in there. I'll go check after the stream. It may be an update on my end. We'll see.
TikTok Live Studio will open, update, and then tell you there's another update.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
And that update is to fix one thing and break 9. That's just how it goes. All right, let me get a little bit of catch up here, and I'll do it on the normal scene here, and then we'll dive into our next story. Myra Catalina with the Go Popular and the Heart Me Overkill Mill with the Heart Me as well. Minions Den. Mary Kenyon dropping the 211 roses. Sloan, Mary Kenyon Adventures with Pam. Rescue Ninja. Roaming Gnome with the corn, the Heart Me, the gold medals. Thank you so much. Kelly O. Sabs dropping the 35 divine fingers. Saber Subi, Becca D, Jenny Pine, Becca with 40 roses. Jeremy. Rescue Ninja with all the divine fingers. Kitty Soft Paws. Thanks so much. That's an amazing name, by the way. Catherine. Thanks so much for the Heart Me. Jess, the Queen of Life. TJ, Spicy Calico Cat, Crystal, Christine for JP. Thank you so much. We'll get started here. What was the official move day, Angel? November 1st. Nice. Yay. Awesome. That's coming up. That is coming up. All right. Booberry, YouTube side. Oh yeah, on TV for live streaming, it probably has it squished down to a lower resolution. But like the recording, it would have the full resolution on, I would think. What's up, Lisa? How are you? Yeah, sometimes the TikTok algorithm has a love-hate relationship with us. Most of the time, they hate us. They loved us for a minute, just enough for us to. Think there was a chance. Yeah, we are posting on Facebook now too. It's just growing over there. We're not going live there yet. Someday, maybe, if we can grow it to a certain point. We'll see. Hey, Bearded A over on the YouTube side with the flow state. There you go. There you go. Angel, gonna help with some switchovers. Hey-o. Angel dropping the 10 gifted memberships on the YouTube side. See, look. YouTube side apparently is the place to be right now. Bobby Kenyon, welcome to the Gosh Heckin' Thunder Crew. PL Toy Box Photography, Shisheria, Dark Jaden, Caldacious, Shutterbug Fan, Wendy, Excellent Adventures, Kaylin, Stephanie Blanchard, and Yaki Town Pride. Welcome to the Gosh Heckin' Thunder Crew, courtesy of Lone Star Texas Tornado, a.k.a. Angel. Thanks so much, lady. You're awesome. Look at you just jumping in here, changing people's lives.
Aw, you're so sweet.
Such a sweet gal. All right, here we go. Next story. And guess what? It's freaking wedding themed. It's wedding season.
It is.
It's wedding drama season. Am I the astronaut for kicking out one of my bridesmaids for wearing the wrong dress? Now this is poll worthy. That's your cue, Tater. This. I said, damn it, I wish I had split screen up for that. I said, this is poll worthy. And I saw in my peripheral absolutely no movement whatsoever.
And I was like,
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, do it.
Totally. Hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
Hey, baby. Hey, babe. All right, the poll is rocking now. We got 37 seconds left. YouTube side, you know what to do. Lil C, so the real Facebook page that posts the content is the Dusty Thunder Show. And then I have like a Dusty Thunder creator page there too. But the Dusty Thunder Show is the main one. There's a ton of fake pages over there.
There's so many fake pages, and then these fake pages steal your profile picture.
Yeah.
And clip out shit, and it's so freaking creepy.
I'm flattered in like a really shitty quit trying to ruin my life kind of
No,
way.
because they're just taking the content that we make cutting it up and making money off of
Yeah.
it. And
Well,
it's so
literally
shitty.
stealing money from our children's plates.
You think they're here right now?
No.
Content thieves.
They aren't here in a live stream. They're waiting until the shit gets posted. They don't want
You were
to.
looking into that camera.
They're
like
making
they
it
were.
easy.
We're talking to you. I messaged you.
When they see
told you I didn't like you.
the recording of this, quit stealing from my children, you pieces of shit. All right, poll results, Tater Rooney. I don't know who you are or where you are, but I will hunt you down.
Oh, when we're gonna pay for verification, and then we'll fucking
I
hunt you
did.
down.
I'm verified.
70% went NTA, followed by 13% went ESH.
Alrighty. Yeah, we're verified on Insta and Facebook. We're
We had a watermark for a while, and they did shit to it, manipulated it, and it didn't stop it. So, IDK, IDFK.
It happens to everybody.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
really
we
does.
we play the game. Dusty Neeson.
Regurgitated. Yeah.
I have a very specific set of skills.
Somebody
I'm
like
gonna tell stories about
mirrors the content and like flips it.
Yeah, you
like
flip it so that the AI doesn't detect it as the same thing.
Yes.
Pixel for pixel, it's not.
yeah.
Or they'll put the game for anyway. That's a hot topic. Okay, here we are. Am I the astronaut for kicking out one of my bridesmaids for wearing the wrong dress? Consensus was NTA. We'll find out. My 23 female wedding was back on Saturday, December 31st, and I'm still getting backlash from this, so I want to know if this was an asshole move. In the country I live, it's currently winter. Words are hard. In the country I live in, it's currently winter. We get a fair amount of snow, so my wedding has a winter-themed wedding. The color theme was forest green and gold. My dress was obviously white, and I chose the color of my bridesmaids' dresses to be forest green as well. My maid of honor's dress was black, and everyone was to wear gold accessories. I had this friend, we'll call her Kat, that I asked to be one of my bridesmaids. When we went dress shopping and I told them the color theme I was going for, Kat immediately expressed that she thought forest green was a bad choice. Well, you know what? I think there's your first red flag, lady. She was trying to stage a coup. Dress shopping. She said she thinks it's not a flattering color, and I thought I should choose something different and more girly. I said no because my wedding was winter themed and I thought the color would go perfect with the theme. She suggested a pink, blue, even a red. I said no, but thanks for your opinion. She found out my maid of honor's dress was black and asked if she could wear black too. I said no, only my maid of honor. If I do the words are hard thing, TikTok's going to glitch, but words are hard animation. Sorry. You'd think I'd be better at this. I said no, only my maid of honor is wearing black. I paid for all of the dresses. Fast forward to wedding day, everyone's getting their hair and makeup done, and Kat shows up 30 minutes late holding a bag that looked like it had a dress inside. I asked her, what's this for? She told me it was for later on at the reception if she got uncomfortable and wanted to change after pictures. I was like, okay, cool. So fast forward, we're all dressed and walking down the stairs because the ceremony's beginning in 30 minutes and we were going to take some pictures before. Kat is the last person to come down and she's wearing a black dress. At the time, I was preoccupied taking pictures with my parents, but my maid of honor came over to me and made me aware of the situation. Green flag maid of honor. I confronted Kat and asked her what was going on. She said she hates her bridesmaid's dress as the color's ugly and makes her look gross, and she's wearing black. I told her please go back and change. She refused and started walking away from me. I said I'm going to ask her one more time, and if she doesn't oblige, I'm calling security and kicking her out. She began yelling at me to fuck off, so I called security and asked them to please escort her out. She started making a big scene, yelling how I'm such a bitch that I can't force her to wear anything and that I'm a horrible, inconsiderate friend. The wedding went on and was truly amazing. So, is OP the asshole for kicking out one of her bridesmaids for wearing the wrong dress?
John, I like your comment. At what point would it be okay to tase her? Asking for a friend. This is such weird behavior. I think. Also, what the fuck's wrong with the green? We'll look at the number thing.
Yeah.
Come back to the story. Getting sidetracked, squirreling hard. I can see it.
Something's wrong.
Stop.
Thank you, Angel.
I feel like I like the evergreen color, or like the dark green color. I like it, but it's what the bride chose, and you show up and you wear it and you support your friend because that's what you did. You didn't even buy the dress; she paid for it. So you went and bought another dress just because you were pissed off that you had to wear green. I mean, you should have just dropped out. You went and spent more money, showed your friend exactly who you are, ruined your friendship, all because you didn't like how the color green looked on you. Girl, it's too much. It's too much.
So here's the thing. In my limited, basic, peanut brain, man-sized thinking of weddings and bridal parties, a bridesmaid is a supporting role. You're there.
You're not the main character.
You're there as like a lady in waiting. You're there.
Bridgerton vibes.
You're there to support the bride and as decoration.
Okay, well, I don't know if maybe not decoration. You're there to support the bride.
Support the bride and
in multiple ways.
And you're up on the stage. You're there. You're a part of the aesthetic of the wedding.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. Yes, I understand. Yeah, I understand.
I'm not saying that their primary function is to be fucking potpourri. Smell good, look nice, just stay there. But I feel like there has to be this one basic fundamental understanding if you're going to be in any kind of wedding party, sans being bride and groom.
Okay.
It's not fucking about you.
Yeah.
It's not fucking about you.
I don't think that needs to be said out loud.
But apparently it does.
to Kat.
It's not about you. She couldn't stand not having a spotlight, not being different, not having eyeballs, attention, whatever the fuck. What did she think was going to happen?
So she just thought she was going to roll over and be like, okay, that's fine. Just wear black. And so she made it about her, and she was a spiteful bee in the process. Bye, Kat. Good riddance. Like, I love how the last line was like, the wedding went on. It was great.
And Kat is no longer a part of your life.
No, and she lost friends over this because
who else?
She thought Forest Green was a bad choice. Gosh.
Mama always said you can tell a lot about a girl by her bridesmaid dress color.
I like the forest green.
Forest green.
What's wrong with forest green?
Nothing. Forest green and gold with a winter themed wedding is...
I think it sounds lovely.
It does sound lovely. But who else had this mental image of her getting dragged out by security, screaming about how OP is a terrible, controlling bitch who can't let anybody...
Bitch.
Can you... I could just see her like with almost Exorcist head, like fully just spinning around on her way.
You've been watching too much Supernatural.
She's getting dragged out. She's like, like just full on, just demonic.
Yeah, you've
just
been
shit
definitely
coming out of her.
watching too much Supernatural.
I hurt my throat a little bit.
Well, I could see why.
It's
a little demon vibey.
Green flag for bridesmaid, maid of honor, not bridesmaid. Green flag, maid of honor. However, I feel like...
In her green dress.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was black.
She was wearing black.
Well, she had green flag. She brought the green anyways. There you go.
I do feel like if she was going to be the ultimate maid of honor, she would have handled this shit without bride having to deal with it at all. She would just security, get her out of here, and then be like, I handled it. Like, bride never even had to see it. You know what I mean? That'd be the ultimate badass... Like ultimate form,
She's
final
like, who the
form.
Fuck do you think you are?
Maid of honor.
Go put your green dress on and shut up. Never too much Supernatural. I know we're loving it. It's very good.
So we can say, definitively into you here. Not the asshole for kicking out your bridesmaid for wearing the wrong dress. She knew what was coming. She knew what was coming. She did it anyway. And she was sneaky about it. She tried to do it so late that you couldn't do anything about it. Well, jokes on that bish. Huh. I can't do a confetti scene, so you're getting double duty tonight, Tater.
Okay.
Ha!
You scroll down on the YouTube side.
Yes, ma'am. Let me do some catch up over here. Chaos Empress, member for 5 months. Don't forget to like and share the live. Greatly appreciate the love.
Beer today. You lant liquor.
You lant liquor. Jonas Lee, I said the brown tux, but it makes me look fat, Richard.
There's a bug. Did you see it?
No, that was spittle. It flew out of my mouth. I'm sorry. I
keep
didn't
thinking,
need to admit that on
I keep
on
thinking
camera, but I
bodily
did.
fluids are bugs.
That's really weird.
I said what I said. If you've been here the whole time, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I get that, but still,
Well, it's happened twice.
well, we're equally
We're starting
weird.
a trend.
Emily Morgan, I saw this. I wanted to go back up to it. Said, y'all are seriously my fave. I fall asleep to your AITA every night. Thank you so much. I love it when people pop by for maybe the first time and they're like, hey, I listen to you all the time. I freaking love that. So if that's you, then be sure to let us know. Because
Sorry about the bodily fluid comment.
sorry about the bodily fluid and the inability to say the word bodily.
That was a
Bodily fluid.
big spit.
Spittle.
It was big. It looked like a big fly.
It was a horse spittle.
Oh, no.
Speaking of bugs,
Oh, God.
we had an interesting happening on the highway on our way home yesterday from Ava's dance thing.
It was a jumping spider. What the fuck was I supposed to do?
No, I'm not. I didn't even get there yet.
Well, I know where you're going.
No, you don't.
Yes, I did, because
No,
I
you
even
don't.
said you're going to talk about this on the stream tomorrow. Maybe that was something else.
No, I don't think many words were said for a few minutes after this because it was a what the hell situation.
You act like I put the spider on you.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. They don't even know the story yet.
Well, I'm just defending my point.
Okay, so we get on the highway, and it had actually just stopped and got like some McDonald's or something to eat on the way back because we were trying to book it back. We were on the highway for like 30 seconds, going 65, close to 70 miles an
It's
hour.
a very busy highway between Branson and Springfield.
Very-
That's by Ozark, if anyone knows where that's
Right
at.
where the Lambert's exit is. Like we just
Yeah.
got back on just north of that exit, heading north, and pretty much bumper to bumper. And there's a fucking spider, not a small one, that crawls out from behind my mirror, my rear view mirror in the
where it
car,
came from.
and just starts crawling around. I'm like, son of a bitch. I had just said the words, there's a fly in here. It keeps touching my ankle and freaking me out. And then this fucker is like, oh, hello.
Oh, no.
Did you say freaked out? And I'm like, what the fuck? So Candy Thunder, bless her heart, she grabs a napkin and tries to smack it, but this fucker jumps my direction. Mind you, still traveling down the highway, 65-ish. This fucker jumps my direction. And I'm like, I can't. Okay. I'm like, hazards.
When the
Pull
thing
over.
jumped in his direction, he acted like I threw it on him. You acted like I threw the fucking spider at you just to be like, I don't know.
What did I do
And I was trying to be nice.
that made you feel like
It was.
I acted
It
like...
wasn't what you. It wasn't what you said. It was how you said it. It felt very like judgy. Like you couldn't even do that.
No, it wasn't judgy at all. It was obviously I'm driving. I cannot hunt this spider down from between my legs right now. It's like,
So he pulled over.
This is a very unfortunate thing to happen while trying to handle getting this spider.
So he pulled over, and then I'm like looking in the floorboard, looking in between the seat, and then I finally see it, and it's like at the farthest point next to the driver door. But it's not. His legs are so long. This man, he's so tall, and he can't. I'm like, there's no way he's gonna be able to get that spider. And so I just like lean over and like hit it with a napkin. But then I was like, I have no idea if I even got it, 'cause this dude can
No,
jump.
you didn't.
And I knocked over like his phone. I think I smashed his drink and broke his straw.
just
And he
just
was like,
went through
what
the
are
phone.
you? He's like, what are you doing?
Like, just
What
stop.
are you doing?
Just stop.
He's like, you're just making it worse.
Just stop. I just, cars, there's hardly any shoulder there. So it's like 1 foot for my door to open and cars are just woof, woof, woof. Not a single motherfucker got over. Not a single one. I'm sitting here with my hazards on. I have to get out and then I smashed it with my foot and I had to get out and shoo them out and then jump back in. But it was pure fucking calamity. This is the kind of shit that can only happen to us.
Also, my hair.
I said it was big. It was probably that big around. I mean, it wasn't like a huge spider.
It was. I didn't know what kind of spider it was. I've never seen one. It was a
yellowy leggy motherfucker.
I don't know.
He was not the kind of spider you want to see crawling, on your rearview mirror while traveling on the highway.
Like the perfect way to end just like a shitty hotel experience. And it was like on the way home, it was like, can we just fucking catch a fucking break?
Wasn't even surprising at that point. You're like, for fuck, really? Okay, all right, we're doing this. Fucking bring it on, spider. Who's next? Meanwhile, the fly is still nipping at my ankles down there. What is happening?
Yeah.
So that's what was happening inside my brain.
And both of the kids are in the back seat wearing headphones, and neither one of them have any idea what's happening.
Fucking Griswold trip to cheer camp.
But it was very 2006.
It was.
They were both in their devices.
Got our tablet kids back there. No fucking clue.
Well, there's no other way to travel with a. You should just.
A toddler and a moody teenager?
Yes.
Yeah.
You do you.
It's either you sedate them or you give them electronics. Those are the only two. So either way, you sedate them, basically. Kira, SS Homefront Creations, member for 23 months, as I said, a playlist to fall asleep to just your videos every night, even before I was part of the Thunder fam. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool.
That's very cool.
I freaking love hearing that.
You know what I don't like to hear when I'm falling asleep? Your voice. I like to hear silence. Or your snoring. Maybe I'll record that and you guys can play that before you fall asleep. I kid. Oh, no.
I thought you were going to say my snoring first. I was like, I'm sorry.
I know, I didn't think of it until after I said your voice.
I'm trying. My snoring's bad right now. I don't know what the hell.
Just kidding. I love him. I do love his voice. I think it's literal perfection. I just don't want to listen to it while I'm sleeping. I heard enough while I'm awake.
Candy Thunder thinks my voice is so perfect. A lot of times she can't even hear it.
That's true.
I can just have full-blown conversations or think I'm having full-blown conversations with her. And she's literally turned her ears off to me.
No lies were told. 100%. I apologize.
And at some point, I'll just continue the conversation knowing it is completely one-sided.
But you know what?
Just for the plot.
You know what? I do that too with you. And I think that's just marriage.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. It's all right.
I don't believe you.
We really do love each other. It was just a really long weekend. So.
We'll love each other more next week. Don't worry. I'm kidding.
We always love each other, but we may not like each other.
Exactly. That's marriage, right? That's marriage.
No, I like you.
I like you too.
Okay.
Fucking like me, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll dive into our next one here.
No, we ride separate on the way home, but we call each other and talk.
We call each other and talk. We literally live together, work together, do everything together. And we, after the stream on the car ride home separately, we will call each other and talk on the way home.
It's true.
The only time she won't talk to me is when she's in the bathroom, and that's it.
You did that on purpose.
Did what on purpose?
Brought up the bathroom.
Brought up the bathroom?
Yeah.
Why would I do that on purpose? Is it a gateway?
Yes. Somebody said, does Dusty say outlandish things until Candy catches on to the conversation again? 100%.
Most of the time.
Yes. Abso-fucking-lutely. It's like you know him. He'll say something crazy and then I'm like, wait, what? I was listening. I just wasn't interested.
It's this rare talent to be...
But I think it's with kids. It's like you have to tune out the background noise. And so sometimes you forget to tune back in. Because I don't know that it's like you're talking to me when I'm not engaged
You
yet.
just called me background noise.
No, people know what I mean. It's like when you're a mom and like there's like so much noise going on all the time. It's like sometimes you have to tune it out until you're ready to tune back in. And so sometimes I don't tune back in right away.
These aren't even strays I'm catching. These are direct hits.
No, I love you.
I love you too.
I don't mean it as rude. I just mean it as sometimes like it takes me a minute to like be like, oh, change the frequency. There's stuff going on. I need to get back in there.
You have a near debilitating level of ADHD, for sure.
What?
For sure. And I know this, and that's why when it's happening, I know it's happening. I'm like, okay, we'll circle back around in a minute. I better say something crazy outlandish.
But there's
also
people understand. They get it because it's like, oh, wait. I'm supposed to be, this is not the same stuff that's been happening around me for the past 24 hours. I need to switch gears.
I think it's fun. And I think this is what's happening here. You know what? I'm just now catching on. I think the whole fucking world thinks I'm background noise. People fall asleep to my voice.
You have a very soothing voice, and it's like it's not too deep, it's not too high. Like it's very like it's a good sounding voice, and so maybe it's like
it's just comforting.
It's very comforting. 100%.
I need to work on being more startling with my voice.
Because he does local commercials here, so if we're watching something on TV, I'll hear the commercials that he does, and I'm like, damn, you're just so good. Like you're good at what you do. You're very good at audio. See, yeah, bring it right around.
Okay, so I'm sure that's a contributing factor. If I had a very shrill Janice voice, you'd pay more attention because you wouldn't have a choice.
Yeah. Can't say that we would be married.
No.
I married you for your voice.
Oh my God. But I also think that there's this thing that happens when you're a parent or just busy, just a busy fucking human being, where you can be listening at 13%.
Yes.
Like just enough to be aware, but not internalizing. But then that one thing that happens that's different, that catches your attention, is the thing that gives you the like, oh shit, okay, hold on.
Startle, yeah. It's like the newborn startle reflex. Okay, this is the last thing I'll say, and then we'll move on to the next story. But I was doing something, and Brady came in and said something to me, and I thought it was you. And I was like, and then he said something else, and I was like, well, that doesn't sound like something Dustin would say. And I turned around, and I was like, I thought you were being like too chill about this. And I turned around and I was like, it was Brady. And I was like, you sound just like your dad.
Oh, there was dog shit on the floor.
No, I knocked over the fan because I was doing something stupid and it just like lurched forward and I knocked it over and I couldn't get it back together. And I was like,
oh, the Dyson fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
and
disintegrating.
It like exploded. And then I knocked over the fan and it exploded and I realized the filter needed clean. So I cleaned the filter and then I was trying to put it back together. And you said, and I was like, I'm trying to fix it. And he came in and he said something and he has your identical voice. It's crazy. Like I know parents and kids can sound the same, but Brady is so chill. He really is like the sweetest, chillest 15-year-old kid I've ever met.
Truly.
But he was talking to me and I was like, well, that's so nice. And then I turned around, I was like, oh, you're not your dad. And then he 100% copy paste of your voice.
I'm going to have to throw him in the sound booth. It was crazy.
Yeah, you guys should have a conversation online. He has he talks differently than you do.
Very much so.
But if you read the same line, it would be interesting to see how close they were.
I will say a lot of how I speak, though, comes from a lot of work, doing voice work and having to enunciate and doing... And
you would have to get him to enunciate, for sure. But in casual conversation, in casual conversation, like you guys sound very similar.
That's crazy.
So, I broke this because I was doing something stupid. 100%.
It happens.
I was moving too quickly for my. I was moving too fast. And I should not have been moving that fast, and I basically threw the fan.
Calamity Candy has a max speed, okay? After exceed that speed, and the suspension can't handle it. The tires start wobbling and shit just starts flying everywhere.
No, Dusty's not chill. If he came in and saw the fan in multiple pieces, he would be like, "What the fuck's going on?" And I would have been like, Well, you see, what happened was
There was a
raccoon.
Scarlet Sarcastic said, so one son has your face and the other has your voice. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
They
You
all
only
get-
give him one thing.
One thing and one thing only. For
You
Navy,
gave him all your hair, though. 100%. They all have the cowlick.
gave them all my lack of ass, too. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Krista Museum Girl, yeah, you hear me on Local Edge. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
down in Pier
yeah.
City. You think, is that Dusty Thunder? No, Dust and Storm. That's right.
Accurate,
Daytime.
yes.
It's my Clark Kent, my Muggle. Max speed exceed danger.
Yeah.
Exactly. Let's see what happened was. Okay, here we go. We're going to dive into our next story here, which is also a frickin' wedding story. This is a fourth wedding story?
Yeah, you can read 5 if you want to.
No, it's fine. It's wedding season.
Navy has your torso
My long torso, my no ass.
and long legs.
All right, here we go. Am I the astronaut for saying no when my sister-in-law asked for my husband's nieces and nephews to put on a performance at our wedding? Babe, this ain't an elementary school talent show. Am I the astronaut for saying no when my sister-in-law asked for my husband's nieces and nephews to put on a performance at our wedding? I'll dive right in. My husband and I are having our ceremony later in the year. Hang on. Sorry, I got to read this before I forget it. Angel, drop the 5 on the YouTube side, said relationship goal, be comfortable enough with having Joe around long term that I can tune him out and enjoy a book. November 1 is move date. How long do you think it'll take to make that happen? See, at least a year.
Oh, 5 months.
All right. Keep us posted on that. Do a monthly test. Keep a spreadsheet. Keep us abreast on that situation. My husband and I are having our ceremony later in the year. My sister-in-law has asked my husband if his nieces and nephews can put on a performance at our wedding. I personally feel with the way our wedding is planned, having them do some type of performance just doesn't fit in at any point. It's not a traditional wedding, and we've changed a lot about the way the ceremony will be performed. Another point is that these are all children. They're all under 10 years old. I feel like this will come across as more talent showy, and I just can't see it happening in any way that's fitting for a wedding. I was also shocked that she would ask for something like that. She's never asked about our wedding plans. My husband asked for my thoughts privately, and I immediately said no. I expressed that due to his family's history with him, I would not be accommodating to them probably ever. They have a history of taking advantage of my husband's kindness, especially when it comes to his nieces and nephews. I've been very clear about my boundaries from the beginning. He understands and respects it. He's also began drawing his own boundaries, and I'm so proud of him for that. I am admittedly very guarded, but my immediate gut feeling was that she was asking this for selfish reasons. I'm not sure why, but this request doesn't sit right with me, especially with her lack of interest in our entire wedding. My husband sees it differently. He thinks it was an innocent request. I'm seeing the
wasn't.
overall picture, but he's just considering the request, so it may seem innocent. I would have been fine with it if my husband wanted it or even the kids. I've asked my best friend, 2 cousins, and my cousin's girlfriend. They all said it was a weird request. However, they might be biased. I just need some outside perspective. Am I the astronaut for saying no? Edit for further context. I tried not to include too many details that the people involved use Reddit, but fuck it. Yes! She asked for them to perform a dance. They aren't dancers. I asked my husband if they could, and he said they're like a 4 out of a 10. This furthered my bewilderment. I don't dictate his boundaries. I just make mine clear. I like that. My in-laws are complicated. I've watched them use and take my husband for granted for years. I'll start with his parents. They're racist. They had a terrible reaction when he showed them my photo. They've also used him to support the entire household while allowing his brother to verbally abuse him. He's cut that off and doesn't interact with his brother, who is also racist. His sister, the one who asked, used him as an on-call babysitter for years. My husband would work his 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, only for his sister to drop her kids off on a Friday night and expect him to babysit until whenever. I listened to him vent about this until I sat him down and explained he was allowing it. He's since cut that out completely and only helps his mom with the kids now and then. She also knowingly made terrible choices in who she procreated with, so she has no help from the father. That is an entire story on its own. My husband has been very open about wanting to cut down contact with his family and not have them too involved in our lives once we close on our home. I would never dictate how we I would never dictate how he should interact with them. We've both been clear about managing our own families, and he's been very, very open about not tolerating their BS. It's a huge shift from what they're accustomed to, and it's been almost 2 years since he made that change. Edit, also for typos, a couple of the YTA voters have taken to DMs to message me wonderful, hateful, vile things. To those people, seek help. Therapy works wonders. My husband and I plan to update when we can, as he is also perplexed by this request and does not want this at all. He's going to talk to her and let her know he doesn't want it. He's never wanted it, and he was just as baffled by this as I was. But he thought it was innocent, but he was baffled, right? Okay, there's an update 3 months later. Let's chat about this for a second. John S. Lee asks again, when can we tase?
I feel like you summed it up. You read the title and then we're like, this isn't a talent show. This is a wedding. Have you ever heard of like kids performing some kind of dance routine in the middle of a wedding ceremony? It's not even like a reception or be like, these are things we'd love to see at the family lunch we're going to have the weekend before the wedding. But also, like, this family, I don't know. I can't imagine going to a wedding and seeing kids do some kind of like interpretive dance taught to them by a sister who doesn't really know boundaries or even really like you as a person. So I can't imagine what this dance might be.
Maybe it's because we were just in Branson, but like, got the
We were
performing family.
We were on the
vibes.
outside of Branson.
But no, they were a 4 out of 10.
Karen Shaper Cutter, Ross and his bagpipes. Exactly.
Yes. It's going to be celebration time. We're going to celebrate good times. That's what it is, right? He said they were a 4 out of 10. So either they auditioned for him.
Well, I'm sure during the babysitting where it sounds like they're
Or
just
he's
dropped off
witnessed
for the
this
weekend.
just happening.
Yeah, he's witnessed the dance and there it be. 4 out of 10. Why would you want your kids to perform at a wedding? I can't. This is so like she needs to be friends with Kat from the previous story.
Yes.
With the forest green bridesmaid dress.
Yes.
I feel like they together could perform a skit.
I don't get it. I don't get any of it. It's sus. It feels like sabotage to me.
It feels like setup.
Yes.
It feels like a setup. Like this is such a weird request that you're being set up to be the bad person so sister can be the victim. That's what to me, that's what it feels like.
I just don't get it. I just don't
Be
get
like,
it.
oh, you're serious. Oh, okay. No.
No. Okay, so
Just
as
no.
of right now,
Just no, thank you.
we're all bewildered. Sabs, you read a poem for your aunt and uncle when you were like 12. No interpretive dance. I think
That's a normal thing,
People
though.
say things.
Yeah, that's a normal.
Like, we're going to say things with our bodies.
I feel like having a dance
the
routine
kids.
with multiple children in the middle of a ceremony, that's not it. I think speaking is totally different than a dance. I don't know. This isn't.
Maybe they're all just getting up and pointing at her and saying, "Ankui, Ankui." Maybe
Hopefully
there's
they're
that.
not dressed that way.
Yeah, you know.
Jazz hands.
Oh, she wants the social ammo.
I don't know what she wants.
She wants to post this shit.
I think she just wants to start shit. Okay, there's an update 3 months later. Let's
Okay.
read it.
I feel like she did this for her own personal clout game. Okay, 3 months later. A few people have asked since for me to update. Here are the final developments. I showed this post to my husband. I'll be calling the problematic sister PS. My husband, we are legally married, but decided on having our ceremony and reception later in the year due to my mom undergoing chemo and radiation therapy for a rare type of cancer. Sat down with his nieces and nephews and asked them directly if they were interested in doing a dance. They all said no. The oldest one actually said, "That would be so cringe."
So they didn't even want to do it.
He asked if any of them had asked to do a dance or any type of performance at the wedding. They all said no again. Knowing this, my husband felt comfortable saying no, as the kids didn't even want this. He broached the topic with PS in the car so it could be discussed privately. He said, "Hey, about the dance, I've decided on no." PS started raising her voice, asking him why. He said he just didn't want it. She flipped out and started shouting at him. She accused him of not loving her or her kids anymore. He asked her why she would think that. She said because he won't babysit for her and it's hindering her life. My husband just asked if PS didn't think it was hindering our lives, having to be her on-call babysitter, and that he had no part in making her kids. PS screamed at him that he was selfish for not allowing them to do a dance, and that not everything is about us. Not everything is about us on our wedding day. She also accused him of playing favorites with regards to me and her kids.
Oh my gosh.
She has obviously lost the fucking plot. He told PS that he knew the kids didn't even want to do anything like that. This was all about her and her need for attention. He also asked her how he could be playing favorites because I'm literally his wife. She was full on screaming, frothing at the mouth, raging at him about how he was ruining her life, that he was selfish and a terrible uncle. He just told her to pull over, and he got out of the car. He took an Uber back to his cousin's place and ended up telling his parents what happened with PS. His parents instantly started reasoning with him to make peace with his sister because she's just like that. He said no and walked away from them. When he told me what happened, I was stunned because what the fuck is she on? I adore his nieces and nephews, but his sister is fucking unhinged. She blocked me on WhatsApp like I care. She also deleted his contact but didn't block him so he wouldn't see her profile picture or statuses. She then made sure he overheard her saying this to his cousin. This woman is 40 years old. It's so embarrassing. Wait. She then made sure he overheard her saying this to a cousin.
That he was blocked or whatever.
Oh, gotcha, that he was blocked. This woman is 40 years old. It's so embarrassing. My husband at that point fully saw the situation from my perspective. This was never an innocent ask. She eventually calmed down, unblocked us, and tried to start communicating with us again. We were gray rocking her. Our wedding day came and it was perfect. His other sister was so happy for us and she complimented everything. She was very impressed with how well done, well thought out their wedding was. She thanked me for getting toys, books, and having an activity area for all of the kids. She said she knew it was a woman's touch. That was a really nice moment. PS was extremely reserved most of the day. She didn't speak to us at all, but she proceeded to wail like a banshee during the ceremony. She even went to the washroom in the middle of it because she was so overwhelmed by her emotions. We literally did not pay her any mind. We couldn't see anything else but each other in that moment. The kids were very happy. They danced with everyone else, and no one else paid any mind to PS either. His parents seemed very happy for us, and his father spoke to me privately and said he knows I make his son happy, and that's all he wants. His mother was also reserved, but was exceedingly happy to go show off pictures because our wedding lived up to her standards, I guess. We're going to be gray rocking PS without sacrificing the nieces and nephews. We do really love them and care for them.
I think the PS sister learned it from her mom.
Yeah,
obviously
she was reserved during the wedding as well.
She was, this is weird family.
She's probably also the one that was advocating for making peace.
She was, that's what it said. The parents were automatically, it's like they care more about her feelings and protecting her feelings than her own son's wedding. But also, I love how she had to make herself known with her big emotions where she had to get up in the middle of the ceremony and go to the bathroom. Like, please stop. Please stop.
I love and I hope that everyone there ignored it.
It's so like...
That would be the only kind of pain that might actually do something to her. But the only pain she actually gave a shit about was losing her babysitter. Let's be honest. Like, that's it. She lost her babysitter Friday night, so she couldn't go get her French fries. And that's the thing she's mad about.
That's...
Find another fucking babysitter, bitch. Like, that's it. You're a terrible uncle.
So she thinks love is based on what people can provide to her. She thinks, because she said, you don't care about me anymore. And so she thinks that the only way that it's like, what can you give me that shows me that you love me?
I don't even think it was about love or emotion or relationship. I think she saw, and I did want to talk about this because I think it's a good thing, but unfortunately becomes problematic because a partner comes into the situation and a lot of people don't grow their backbone until their partner helps them grow their backbone.
And so she saw that happen and she didn't
The partner's
like it.
the villain. The partner's the villain who appears controlling and like they're the one saying no and you know the person who just grew a backbone is just a puppet when in reality they're just finally setting boundaries for themselves. But the timing always makes it look like it's the partner, right?
Right.
And then the partner gets villainized to the entire family because, oh, well, you were this way. And then this person showed up. Now you're changed. You're different. You say, no, you don't do for us. So sister, of course, sees OP as the problem here.
Right.
OP showed up. He started saying no.
Not the fact that she was taking advantage of her brother.
Correct.
Yeah, she can do no wrong. Also, I love that the kids were like, no, we don't want this. It's cringe.
It's so cringe. Like, if we...
So their mom was just going to force them to, get up there and dance at the age of 10 during a wedding ceremony?
If we have to do that, I'm going to have to ask that no one's filming it and that any photos go through me for approval first.
What? You can't... She was just going to force them to get up there. Was she going to put tap shoes on them?
River dance, bitches.
What the fuck? And then she had to like...
No, I think she was going to put club music on and just see what they did.
Somebody do the worm. Oh my gosh.
Cake, yeah, I agree. She's going to have no relationship with her kids if she uses them like this.
Wow.
And she will. You know she will.
She already tried.
I think it's unfortunate. And yes, Sis is a user. She cares more about her freedom to go do whatever she wants to do on Friday nights than she does anything else in this scenario. We know that she's strictly self-serving here. Mom is probably the same, but also it's that timing. The timing and the partner getting blamed for someone finally growing a backbone. But it's a good thing. Like, people finding their backbone because their partner gives them the confidence to do that is a great thing.
Yeah, their family just doesn't like the inconvenience to them.
Well, it's no matter what, it's change.
Yeah.
And I think it's the ad hoc fallacy of like, if this then, it's like this person showed up, A plus B equals C. You know what I mean? It just goes through that. And I think it's unfortunate for a lot of partners who end up getting...
Backstreet Boys choreography. I'd really like them to sing Bye 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 by NSYNC.
Bye, but change the words, like bye babysitter. Something like that. Yeah, definitely an NTA. Let's make the final determination here. And it was, am I the astronaut for saying no when my sister-in-law asked for my husband's nieces and nephews to put on a performance at our wedding? Very interesting.
Somebody said gray rock, and gray rock method is a communication technique used to deal with manipulative, toxic, or high conflict individuals. The goal is to make yourself so emotionally unengaging, dull, and uninteresting that the person loses interest in provoking you.
So it's not no contact. Yeah. It's basically minimal effort contact.
Yeah. You're not an interesting person. You have nothing to give to the conversation.
Yeah. Your presence is a formality. And that's pretty much it. Kelly, your daughters did a bye third grade video today, and you watch it still. Oh,
aww,
nice.
I love that.
They just did it. That's amazing. You sing "Bring It On" beer today.
Oh my gosh, that would be great.
I'll do a musical performance.
Doing stunts up there.
Kenzie's up there doing the splits. How about those rage splits?
I'm just impressed.
What do you do when you're mad? I do the splits.
It's like any emotional...
But the angry splits.
She has an emotional outburst. She just does the splits. I mean, what more power to you? I couldn't do it.
I don't know. It's interesting. Okay. Let's dive into our next one here. Let me get a little bit of catch-up done first, though. I'm leaving you up here since I can't use an animation. Tayloroni. Smile. Oh, okay.
No, it's okay.
I'll go full screen. It's fine.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Tell the ghost I said hi.
Oh,
See, I hope you heard that. She said, people act like I was shitty to you, but that's why. Decca, thanks to the 70 roses. Jonas Lee, author with the finger hearts. Tracy Cobbett, Sweet Tato with the fireworks. Hell yeah, good timing. Rock Wolf, J Boogie with the 85 divine fingers. Overkill Mill, Tracy Cobbett, W Candy, Michelle G, Sherry Sosa, Just Jess, Sherry with more of the divine fingers. J Boogie with the 314 divine fingers. Look at that. Hell yeah, thank you. Jumar, Sweet Tato with all the corgis in the heart. Me, Violet with the galaxy. Hells yes, thank you. Tracy, J Boogie, Just Jess, Ashley Marie, Bethany, Sexy Goddess, Just Jess with a bunch more stuff. Lindsay Vance, Chaotic Mama of One, Panda 6, Bow Wife, Victoria Bay Fox, and Tammy, W Candy, Shoe Knot, Overkill Mill, dropping more there. Natalie and Pixie, Mandy, Odeka, thank you guys so much for the love. Know you all heard the Dustin. Now I gotta make ghost-like noises and see if I don't have any kind of ghost noise generating thing here. I need to put some kind of Bluetooth speaker in the women's restroom. And then when she goes in there in these kind of scenarios, activate it and speak through it. It'd be a terrible thing to do. And I obviously wouldn't film the reaction in there, but like maybe in the hallway. You could get her running out. It'd be great. Mega Maniac, hey, thanks so much for the love. Says, hey, Dusty, love your content. Listen on Spotify at work every day. Hell yeah. Love it. Thank you so much. Now she's going to find a spider to throw at you. You got to find another spider to plants in my car. Yeah. Oh, Stan, Kyrie's mom would be perfect. Hide the speaker instead. Give him a voice. That's fantastic. And I could probably have a little like motion activated speaker and preload those audio files onto like a. Nah, I'm getting too complicated with it, huh? Too far, Winston, too far. Hey, Sammy baby, thanks so much for the star. Greatly appreciate that. Hey, Sassiest Dragon, thanks so much. Ooh, trophy cake. Would you look at that? Would you look at it? I did see another one up here on the YouTube side that I've missed. So sorry. I cannot see it anymore. Ah, the Happy Poop Snafu Cat. Thanks so much. Greatly appreciate it. Reva Love. My making ghost noises sounded exactly like your hub's ghost voice. Nice. Did you hear my ghost noises?
Yes.
Noises?
Yeah, I heard it.
Did you hear them from the bathroom?
Yeah, and then I was like, I can go back and watch the stream and see if you made noises. Skip that one.
Okay, so 6.
Yep.
Heard. All right, here we go. We have a confession to read. From the confession subreddit, like not mine. I have been slowly stealing things from my family's houses. I hope you're part of those one of those families that like is trying to write their names on things before the elder passes so they can claim things. You're just grabbing stuff. I hope that's the case. I've been slowly stealing things from my family's houses. My mom had me very young. I was basically raised by my grandparents. I've never met my father. She was my grandparents' last child, and they were older when she was born, so they were quite old when they raised me. They were so good to me, and all my best childhood memories were with them. She got married when I was 10 and eventually had more children with her husband. My mother loves me, but she's never liked me. She adores all my younger siblings, praises them often, but she's very critical of me. I'm older now, I've made peace with it all, and I'm actually close with my siblings. I love them all very much. I've noticed recently many items that I have a connection with. My grandma's family cookbook, I drew hearts in for my favorite meals. I used to bake with her and my grandpa, and make my grandpa dinners. Her favorite Jell-O mold and cake pan she made my birthday cakes with. My grandpa's Bible, he would read to me, his glasses, watch, and wallet. There are more, but nothing of any great value, but wildly important to me. I was surprised to see these items at my brother and sister's places recently. They told me Mom's been giving stuff away. Nothing to me, but again, I'm used to it, and I don't want any of her things anyway, and I act nonchalant. Thing is, my grandparents passed away when they were little. They don't even remember them. Plus, they have their grandparents from my stepdad who adores them. They have no connection to this stuff. It would be useful. I'm sorry. It would be useless to try talking to my mom. I swear she does this to get a reaction from me, and I won't play that game. So, I've been quietly taking my shit back. Anytime I visit my brothers and sisters, I just sneak it into my bag. I've done this about a dozen times now, and it tickles me pink. I imagine my grandparents laughing with me. I've also started stealing from my mom's house, too. Again, nothing valuable. A lock of my grandma's hair from when she was a baby, bronze shoes, stuff like that. Mom and I had a whole other life together. Our current family was never a part of it, so it should be mine. I don't feel guilty at all. Top comment on this. My grandmother left me a set of china. It was packed up and she died, and I was getting ready to take it home. My mother threw a fit that she never had a set of china, and my set should go to her. After all, I would get it after she died. So I let her keep it. She never took it out of the boxes. One day, she gave it away. Parents can be awful to the kids they don't like. OP says it's cruel. Comment says, take back what's yours. Your grandparents would approve. But you know, if Mama ever caught on, this would be a campaign of pity that would never end.
I can't imagine treating my child like this. Does she treat her like this because she wasn't able to be a parent when she was born and her parents raised her, and so she can't handle her own? Why the fuck do you treat your child like this? I can't even imagine. And like she said, I think she does it to get a rise out of me, and I won't give her that. And it feels like she only tolerates her mom so that she can spend time with her siblings, because that sounds like the only family she has left.
It almost feels competitive.
Why?
Like she,
like a sibling.
like a sibling, because her grandparents raised her. So it almost feels like grandparents doted on her so much and raised her. She's competitive like a sibling with her own child. But it just led to this lack of a relationship completely. But that gives the competitive vibe. I just
as a mom, I'm this is just insanity to me to treat your child like that. I don't care what the circumstances are. Grow up.
So I think
just
that's the
grow
difference.
up.
I don't think she ever was mom.
But then she has these other kids, and she treats them.
But yeah, she got to do it
wonderfully. And then for OP to see that, and I'm so glad that you have this. I'm so glad that you're taking your shit back. And I'm glad that it brings you some kind of joy, because you have such a spiteful would-be bio mom. She doesn't even deserve the title.
Your sister mother.
Weirdo.
Sister bio mom.
Your mom is
wow.
this.
I see several people in chat who are saying this is their life too. I'm
a womb donor. I'm so sorry that if you have I'm so sorry that you have a parent like this, and I it's not something that I can understand. I've seen it with people in my life. I've seen that they have shitty parents, but I have empathy for you, but I just don't understand it. It's hard for me to wrap my brain around, and I don't understand, and I'm very sorry.
So, curiosity, if you said that this was your life, or this is your life, were you raised by your grandparents, or were you raised someone by other than bio mom? And is that a contributing factor? So right. I'm basically trying to see. I do not believe that having kids young and having grandparents help in raising a kid, I do not believe that leads to this. No. I think that's a completely separate that exists sans any risk of this happening. This is an individual issue, right?
Your mom told you that she hates you and that you ruined her life. Yeah, I'm glad that it freed you, but I'm sorry that that you had to experience that.
Wow, Andrea, my mother was a wonderful mother to my sister. And that's seeing it like a stark contrast too, right? I'm sure is just salt in the wound. Or maybe you get numb to it at that point. I'm not sure.
Wow.
It's wild.
That makes like
Okay, and Kyrie's mom always was raised by mom, but she always saw me as competition. And I think that happens a lot. Oh no, you're raised by mom and she saw you as competition. Wow. Okay. That's a whole story on its own.
what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, what is wrong with these people that like? I'm so proud. Like, I see people saying this, and like you've come to terms with it. You know what it is, and you don't expect anything from her. And I know that there has to be some mourning of a loss of what a mother should be. But I hope that anyone that moved forward and did choose to have kids, that you were able to break that cycle and not allow it to continue.
Damn. Yeah, or Crystal, yeah. If you're lucky enough to get adopted by good people, like you maybe are spared from this, but still that's a different situation, right?
I had no idea that this was so like prevalent, that this was so.
Well, look at it this way, and I don't know that this is the case.
These people are broken.
But I have to assume this is one of the ways it leads there. You know, you can be in public and see people who have kids with them, and obviously, like in public, aren't treating their family well.
Right.
And especially the kids, like you can tell it's not a great situation.
Yeah.
And you always want to do something, right? But there's nothing you can do. And unfortunately, like legally, some of these situations, these kids don't end up being able to make it out of. I think a lot of that, like here's the adult version, right? You have like the path leads to points where they've lived decades being treated as competition by mom or hated by mom and still somehow like become good human beings. Like how,
right.
That's the baffling part for me is like it's everybody in chat right now who is saying that like this is their life. Like how do you see good in the world? Like how after having gone through shit like that, still being able to see good in the world and still being able to smile and find joy in things and find a community. Like I have so much fucking respect for you. I am in awe, like amazed. We didn't know this was going to go this direction, right? This was like a almost like a petty revenge confession kind of story, but
yeah, that's as a mom, like I don't know,
you appreciate the good that much more because of it. Yeah. Damn. Banshee therapy, lots of therapy. Sassiest Dragon, let's talk about your mother as a common therapy trope for a reason. That makes sense. Damn.
Yeah, like I know I know that I'm not a perfect parent. Like I don't think that is a real thing. I don't think that is
No.
that anyone can be that.
Anybody who claims to be is definitely not.
But I mean, I just can't imagine, like, there is nothing that I wouldn't do to protect my kids. And I can't imagine that people don't see. I don't know. I think I'm naive in that way.
Yeah.
That I'm, fuck.
I think, yeah, a lot of filters are only activated by pain, right? Yeah.
I'm just like,
we have a fortunate view of the world for sure.
And I didn't know that. So this has been very, very eye opening. Like I knew that people had shitty parents. Like we've read a lot of stories, but I didn't know that there was, I didn't know. Like, it just makes me, group hug, fucking hug.
Yep. Absolutely. And again, like, yeah, you guys are incredible to be the people that you are today. Like, in spite of
what your parents, finding joy in breaking the cycle. Yeah. I have, and I don't want to, like, I've talked about this before. And if you know, you know, but like the person in my life that has broken that cycle, like I know it exists because of her. Like my life could be so different.
Oh,
if
for sure.
if she hadn't broken the cycle. So.
For sure. Absolutely.
And I know, like, I don't know. I don't know. It's fucking crazy.
And it's also like not a switch that's flipped, right? It's a daily choice. Like you see it from the outside too.
Yeah.
Like that's a daily choice because gravity is a thing.
And I think
Gravity will try to pull you back to the patterns that were imprinted on you when you were young, right?
knowing that, like, knowing like that she's done that and like broken the cycle, makes you as an adult, looking back at my childhood, like I understand things so much more.
Oh yeah.
Because I know that she broke that cycle and I understand it now.
Context.
But yeah. It's a different world. So.
Man. Okay, we'll pivot. We're
gonna
just
pivot
know, like,
to
you guys are absolutely amazing, and I am in awe of who you are. I did want to read this Crystal Book Nerd Goddess because I think it's a great testament to what has been possible because of the individuals in this community. Crystal Book Nerd Goddess said, my relationship with my parents started the path of my patterns of finding a partner. I see good because Gemma taught me love, Amber taught me bonding, and Ellen taught me to be myself. That is amazing.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad that you found people that were your...
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you found your people.
You highlighted it too. I was up on your original comment there. Oh, but I see it there. Hey, Banshee, dropped the 5, said, seeing wonderful parents like you both is what gives us hope that we will break the cycle. Or what gives us hope we will break the cycle. Thank you so much for the love. And again, to Candy Thunder's point, like I think as a parent, you have to gut check too and be like, I'm not like that, right? Like, am I as far away from that as I can be? Is there something I can do better to make sure I'm never giving my kids any feeling like that? I don't know.
Right.
It's that gut check that always has to happen. You have to, if I know anything, or if I've learned anything about parenting, it's that you can't assume you're doing it right.
Here's, I know we're running out of time and it's a very short petty revenge, but I picked Navy up today and she was just like, she's really struggling with this transition from her previous teacher to now. But I picked her up and I asked her how her day was and she said, I didn't have a good day. And I asked her and she got in the car and like before, like we were listening to our audiobook before school had changed to the summer program. We listened to the audiobook and she loved it every day. She couldn't wait to listen to more. She loved hearing the story. And then recently I've told you guys where she was like, I don't want to listen to that. I can't listen to that. And today she said, I had a bad day. And I asked her, I was like, well, what? Can you explain to me like what made you feel like this turned into a bad day? And she said, I don't know what it is. And I was like, so nothing like big happened, like nothing made you feel a certain way? And she said, I don't know. I just didn't have a good day. And so I tried to get her to explain it to me. And then she said she didn't want to talk about it. So we moved on. And I had already turned the book off and she said, and then she was like being really snappy with me, like demanding things and just being really just hateful to me. And I told her, I'm like, Navy, you can't treat me like that. Like we have to treat others how we want to be treated. And I don't think that you would like it if I treated you the way that you're treating me. And she was just very just angry and upset. And we get into the driveway and she's still just very like
bitchy.
Yeah, for lack of a better term. And I'm like, And I was like, Navy. And I put my head in my hands because I'm like, I don't know what is going on, but I'm like, this is not a normal behavior for her. And I put my head in my hands and she's like, why are you doing that? And I was like, I'm just thinking, and I just needed a minute, like to how to move forward here, and like to help you, to make you not feel like you have this like heaviness. And I said it in Navy terms, and she said, and she just started bawling, and she said, I just miss my teacher. And I was like, it like shattered my heart. Sorry. This is from everything we've talked about, not just from this story, and she was like, and she just started crying and told me that she missed her teacher. And like, I tried to explain to her that change is a good thing. And I'm like, it's really sad when we miss something that we love, but that means that we loved it.
Yeah.
And so, but anyways,
okay.
It's so hard to teach them that change is good, that you can mourn the loss of something great and still have something great.
All they're going to see is pain.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I do think there's one ingredient in this current scenario that is unlike previous ones, and I think is actually making it much, much harder. And that is, in previous years, she's changed teachers every year, and was nervous about changing teachers, but always did fine. Right now, she has to walk past the teacher's class
Every day.
who she misses, and goes and gives her a hug every day. And maybe sees her like recess too, like, so still sees her throughout the day, but not in a way where she can actually connect and have a relationship. And that is the painful part for her. I feel like having to walk past, and maybe I need to stopping so she can run in and give her a hug. And maybe I need to talk to this teacher about that and be like, hey, she's struggling. And we need to just see if maybe not clinging to that helps. But yeah, it's tough, and I don't think that's helping. It's like losing someone and then seeing them for 2 seconds every day. Like, that would be really, really hard. And for a little kid who doesn't understand
for sure.
feelings, it just makes, man.
I told her, like, my dad was in the military and we moved all the time. Like, that feeling, like, I know what it feels like to miss. And I don't know.
You got numb to it. I mean, because you did it so much moving around, and I think that's the army brat thing, right?
Yeah.
You get numb to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this you telling me to move on to the pit? All right, we're gonna pivot. We're gonna pivot to petty revenge. This went in a very unexpected direction. I feel responsible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell I did. I read what was supposed to be a confession, like, funny story, and I think I just read it in the wrong tone, and we ended up in a therapy session. So, I don't know. But thank you guys so much for sharing. I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing that you're the people who you are, in spite of the path that got you here. Now, it's time to read a petty revenge story. We're pivoting to petty revenge. Hopefully we're going to laugh our asses off here, and we're going to end with a smile today. So let's go. Title of this story, this petty revenge story, is just Your Seat? ? This happened to me back in the early 2000s. I used to travel a lot and always booked an aisle seat. This very large man had the middle seat next to me. He said his travel department messed up and didn't give him an aisle, and I needed to switch with him. He was a large man, and I'm sure he really did need the aisle more than me. Thing was, he was a true bastard about it. Had he asked nicely, I would have gladly switched with him. He was blocking the aisle so no one could get past him, so I relented. After I moved, he turned to the crowd behind him and said, "Sorry, I had to wait for this lady to move out of my seat." Your seat? My revenge? Every 10 minutes or so, I made him get up so I could get out of my seat. I'd stand in the aisle just a few rows behind my row. Just as he settled back in, I came back and made him get up to let me back in. After he got a drink, time for me to get up. Just as he opened food that he brought with him, time for me to get up. Closed his eyes, time for me to get up. I did this the whole 3.5 hour flight. It was obviously really inconvenient for him because he would have to pick up his things, put the tray up, take off his seatbelt, get out, let me out, then put everything back. I still smile when I think about it. Top comment here, him. I need the aisle seat, so you'll have to move. Me, that's a shame. For you, anyway. So you moved and moved and moved and moved, and nice work getting even. I think that's fantastic. I'd be like, oh, you want to be a bitch? I'll be a bitch too. Let's go.
I love how you have to wait for this. I'm waiting for her to get out of my seat that I just took from her, even though she paid for it. I feel like people show their true colors on air when you're jam packed in like these planes and these tiny seats, and this like close proximity to other human beings.
The
and
mask slips in an airplane. Yeah, I would agree.
You
with
realize
that.
how entitled people are sometimes.
Yeah. I would agree. Shove everybody in a tube and
right.
And their real face shows. That's crazy fun.
And she matched his energy. That's right.
This guy was a bully because of his size. Like, he used his size to bully.
And then shame her for sitting in her seat that was hers. Like, you can't be an asshole all the time and expect to just be like rewarded.
You can't be an asshole all the time and expect to never get wiped.
Okay. I like it.
You can't be an asshole all the time and expect not to get shit on. Which one's better?
I don't know, but we should probably write that down. I'll write that down.
We've got several versions down. You can't be an asshole all the time and expect not to get chapped.
Mr. Burns.
Excellent.
Mr. Burns.
I think this was
Fucking stop. That's the astronaut's name. Mr. Burns. Oh my gosh.
So when the visor comes up, we'd have the actual Mr. Burns from The Simpsons.
You can't be an asshole all the time and expect not to get shit on. It's great.
That's a pretty good one.
It is. Get wiped. I love it.
That's the hashtag. Yeah. Get wiped. There's the Dude Wipes campaign right there. Dude Wipes, bring back the old school Got Milk billboard campaign. It just says Got Wipes.
I thought you were going to say got shit.
No, just Got Wipes. No, you can't do that because do you remember after the Got Milk campaign, like I was in advertising starting in like 08. So
I don't think anyone can forget that campaign.
But everyone, every fucking business and their brother wanted to do their own version of it for 20 years after that campaign first started.
It's like the Eras thing.
Yeah.
That was kind of the same version of that, like a new age version.
Yeah, they wanted to hitch their cart to that wagon, and yeah, they wanted to do like got Chevys. I'm like, okay, you can't do got everything with a question mark, and like it can't be the thing for everything, right? It can't be the thing. Get wiped is pretty good though. Yep, I like it, and I think OP in this case.
That's all she says to him. She's get wiped.
That was the one play. Like, that was the one way to handle this, to have any kind of non-hellish experience. Yeah. Because if you had
he would have been such an asshole.
Yeah, he would have been an asshole the whole fucking time that you were cramped next to him, because I'm sure he was probably throwing elbows out there and making himself real comfortable, or as comfortable as you can get on an airplane. I think you handled it the only self-respecting way. Truly. Well done. I see you. Hat tip.
Plain petty.
Plain petty. Well, that's just plain petty.
I know.
Perfect. Look at us. Witty bastards. We're all a bunch of witty bastards.
We should open a marketing agency.
Oh, we really should.
Oh, wait.
There it is. She's repping the day gig today. Lilith, you're a vampire fan and had a t-shirt that read "Got Blood." That's fantastic. Dude, it was all over the place. All over. Lilith, I think I also saw your message up there earlier about like choosing not to have kids because of the way your mom treated you. Like, you were afraid you were going to treat kids the same way, so you just didn't have kids. And I'm sure that's like a really common thing too, which is just
breaking the cycle. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's a different approach to it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I didn't mean to pull us back in that direction, but I saw your name and it reminded me. Okay. That is it for us tonight, guys.
We're going to go veg out and watch Love Island.
Yeah. I'm trying to pre-plan what snack I'm going to eat while watching Love Island. That's the most important part of this whole thing, right?
Obviously.
I'm going to go eat something unhealthy and watch
I was thinking about
people
I have
who
chocolate
clearly
covered.
take care of themselves get in some shit.
I was going to take, or I have chocolate covered pretzels on my desk. Pretty sure someone ate all the ones we had at home.
It wasn't me.
I'm not naming names, but I think it might have been 3 of teens.
That tracks.
Someone had friends over. Someone took the pretzels. It was Brady or Ava. I'm not sure.
That tracks. That tracks completely. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. It was a fun night. We went on a journey. We went on an emotional roller coaster.
Hey, we
And,
were due, I think.
We were due. I think you're right. Okay, I am going to pull up the animation screen here with the music so I can do my final catch up on things here, and then we'll go into our outro. So if it gets glitchy for you, I'm sorry. If you can hear me while it's visually freezing, then at least there's that. Here we go. Say bye, Tata.
Oh, bye, everyone. Good night.
Okay, Violet. Fur and Feathers, Lauren, Overkill Mill, Melissa Elliott, Emmy Castro, Just, Shoe, Don't, Camilla, Michelle G, Rockwolf, Sabs, Rez, Bethany, J Boogie with a 229 divine fingers, Tracy Cobbett, Raina, Cherry Blossom, Tracy, Rockwolf, Overkill Mill, Cake the Rogue with the Corgi, Natalie and Pixie, Mandy, Odeka, Jonas Lee, Author, Tracy, again there, Sweet Tato, Rockwolf, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for the love. Also, on the YouTube side, Joanne Harrison, dropping the star, Kaboom with the happy poops. Thank you so much for that, Joanne Harrison again. Snafu Cat, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. It is always a blast. Monday Night Lives are always weird. And you know what? Weird is kind of a relative term in our stream world here, right? But you know what I mean. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being who you are. See you next time. Boop.